people wonder what I like to do as my hobby, generally, pretty much after work and or volunteering, usually it always goes back to the martial arts training. I do like, usually I hold my leg up like this. I'll show you. I go like this, like that. Or generally, for me, it's very well, I don't know. Here, I'll show you. Let's see. It goes back. 1 second, guys. Okay. So, yeah. Usually I just sit down. Yeah. So, usually, if I'm not working, volunteering, or playing TF2 or some video game, I'm generally like meditating. Usually I'm meditating or traveling, I don't know. Usually like I go hang out, like normal stuff, but generally what I like to always do is I sit down like this, I go to the park, I sit in the splits like this. Do like this. Not sure you can see me, but like this. Let's see. Like that. Like that. Generally like that. Generally, there we go. But yeah, usually I just sit like this. I meditate like this for 2 hours after I go work. And basically, I usually just stay like this for a while and just chill. This is like my comfort zone. I usually just go to the park. I get my food. Usually it's like a box of salad and like a bucket of KFC chicken. I mean, it's still healthy, but also has a bit of fast food in it, but healthy fast food because it's chicken I get and salad with tea or orange juice. And yeah, I just hang out like this. Sometimes, and I do like my usual weapons training. Like I would sometimes go blindfold or just close my eyes and start practicing. See if my mind can remember. Just get better in my focus, concentration, and my memory. Because it really is all about concentration, focus, and how your mind remembers things so you know what to hit. It really helps you train your mind to know already. So But for me, I was like naturally born with a photographic memory, so it helped a lot when my seafood taught me how to find things with your eyes closed. Just use your senses, your touch, smell, hearing, but also your awareness. If you already know the situation, then you have to adapt. Look for things quickly. So if someone punches you in the face, you immediately will go like boom, 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 boom. You'll block, punch, uppercut, or whatever is more to your style. Like, but it's always block, punch, and then something else you want. You want to punch, or you want a fist, and then kick, roundhouse. You can do that too, but yeah. But yeah, this is my life. After work, volunteering and playing video games. Usually, I just sit like this for 2 hours, and I do different things to train myself. Usually it's a mix of both. I usually do 1 hour of just practicing hand movements, making sure I get the right movement for the block, or if I didn't do the technique right for the block and to attack back, I practice on that. Then after hand movements, awareness training with my mind and body, I add weapons like I use kendo sticks. Any sticks would do really. But yeah, generally I use sticks. I got my little lance that I made from a gift wrapper. It's good for training if you want to learn about lancing. Long sticks. I try to be resourceful and cunning as much as possible. I mean, you don't have to have a fancy nunchuck or sword to practice. Really, it's just basic things to help with your training. Because I mean, everyone learns at a different level. I mean, for me, I can probably, you give me one of those fancy nunchucks or swords right now, I could probably master it. I mean, once you already get used to the weapon that they give you, especially if it's like basics like that, it's easier to use the fancy ones. So I go with this. I try and mix it up like this. Pick it up. Block, 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 punch, punch. See? Pick it up again. Sorry, I'm trying to do this blindfolded. See? 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 Pick it up. Hold on, let me take off my glasses. And yes, I do need my glasses to see, but generally, as I was training martial arts, I learned how to use my other senses, the smell, touch, sound, to my advantage, and also, for me, I try to memorize the layout of everything, so I know where everything is and what not to do for this spot. Like, I know this is keyboard. Next to it is my mouse and mouse pad, bed, sticks, drinks, light beer, no worries. And I go like this. Takes a lot of work, but it pays off in the end. See, 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 see. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, there you go. Usually I do like this. Stay like this and meditate. Well, here, I'll show you. Here, this is a let's see. Yeah. But yeah, here. Let's see, what time is it? 1:41. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys. This is gonna be very long and exciting, so keep in mind. But generally, if you're first time meditation, you really wanna get someone experienced to teach you this first, because you can damage your inner organs, your lungs, or your body parts if you do it incorrectly. Most of my students, when they first started, sorry, excuse me, when they first started, they got headaches, fell asleep. Some of them were kind of bled or were really sweaty, and usually that means that they're doing it incorrectly. And usually most common things that will cause that is usually if you ate. If you meditate right after eating, that's not good. Drinking after meditation. If you're too tired to do it, forget it. I mean, don't do that. It's very hazardous. You don't want to put it. Usually you want to start off, clear your mind, clear your body, breathe in and out. And it's good to use your hands because you'll guide your breath and your air, and it makes it easier for the body to spread your chi. So you want to breathe slowly though, slowly. Now, when you're warmed up and calm, you want to do is take off my glasses. You want to do is you want to close your eyes. You want to put your hands like this. Like I'll show you. You want to put your hands like this, because it'll connect your body, and your chi will follow through all around. It'll spread faster because you're connecting your body and all its body parts to yourself. And you want to take some breathers. It does help. For me, I take another breather, one or two, especially if after exercising a bit. And generally for meditation, there's two ways that people generally like to do. Like for me, I do a mix of both, but I prefer to, when I breathe, I breathe with my nose, and make sure you have your tongue like this, all the way, kind of halfway back, touching your top teeth area. So it'll be like this, at that, something like that, halfway touching the wall part of your top tooth area. And then you want to breathe in. There's two ways to breathe in. You breathe in and your stomach pushes out, so it'll be like this. And when you breathe, you don't breathe through your mouth. You always breathe in and out with your nose. I mean, it's you don't use your mouth, you use your nose. So that's why you notice my mouth isn't moving really. It's my nose. It's like this part right here. You'll see it twitch a bit. So I generally just go 1, 2, and this is how I will start. And I'll see, but I don't really think about anything when I meditate. You're not supposed to, but generally, the way I can tell if I'm meditating long enough is, before is like, when I meditate like during like 3 or 4 o'clock. So in my where I live, generally, around 5 or 6, the wind will start picking up, and I'll start to feel the wind, and that's generally how I know to stop. And it's been like 2 hours, 1 hour long. If it's not, or if that isn't the case, then I memorize the football teams or the soccer players around my park. Usually they practice for 2 or 3 hours during the same time I meditate, 3, 4 o'clock. So when they stop, I'll stop. So here goes, and I hope you enjoy the show. But to me, this is more of relaxation and just my own time having my own fun. Okay. Yeah. If you notice, when I was finished meditating, I opened my eyes and I started practicing some hand movements, some offensive and attacking strikes. Usually after meditation, uh, that's the process of what we call spreading your chi, or uh, putting your chi where it could be the strongest, or learning how to control your energy and unleash it at one point. So you know how to block, but power block a blow, and then quickly move on to the next move if the attacker, or if you face other martial artists, the really good ones or experienced ones, you have to trick them. You know, usually a power blow is one way to trick them, to get them into doing something else. Like uh, if you want them to do a power kick, like usually like a roundhouse jump kick, you usually do like a power block, or you're like saying backwards, but you're saying your distance. You keep your eye on them. You want to control the situation, but usually you want to try to trick them. This is where the meditation comes in handy, because if you learn how to control your strength and where to put the power that you need into, like if you want to put most of your power in the punch, and then try to sweep them with your leg, you could try that, or you could try is you do a fake kick and then you power move or spread your chi into your arms and punch them like this, or something else. Meditation, I mean, it's not just about spiritual strength, mind strength, but also it benefits the physical and mental body as well. It teaches you, in terms of physical, it teaches you how to control your energy, how to control where to put the power. I mean, if you face other strong opponents, or if you want to try and find weakness, then this will help, because you see you gotta test them out, and you see if this power strike works here. If I block this power punch and stab me in the gut, is that the best move to use? Is that most effective? Or if there are other martial artists, you have to watch them. I mean, even if they train the same skills to me, like when I sparred with my other students or with my classmates back then, I had to watch it. I had always watched them, and because they knew what I knew, they were taught by the same people I was taught, so I had to watch them. I had to come up with something new, creative, and sometimes you just had to take the punch. Like I got hit a lot of times. I broke my knee. I fractured my elbow a bit. Uh, I lost a couple feeling in my toes, and I bled a couple times on my nose, and I had a swollen eye. It was really bad, but it was worth it, because the sparring or practice fighting, you figure out, try to adapt, and try to feel or predict your opponent's next movements. So this is why it's good. This will help in sparring sessions. or just in all in general. So now, after meditation and after I spread my chi, you wanna relax your body. You wanna massage your body. Make sure there's nothing left over from your meditation. You don't want any kind of energy left at a certain spot because you'll get like cramps, or you might break a blood vessel, or something else much worse, or you might get some urges to piss or take a dump. When I first started doing meditation, I had the urge to piss after 10 minutes or so. But usually that means that I was very wet. I drank too much before, and but generally that's what meditation does. Though it's pretty common if someone has to go take a leak afterwards, take a dump, or they need to go spit, or they feel drowsy. It's a side effect. Because you're basically cleaning out your whole body. You're cleansing your whole body of all things, even natural things. So when you wake up or you finish meditating, you'll feel the blood pumping in your veins. You'll feel it around your body. You feel some kind of tingly thing. Like for me, since I like to meditate in this stance, I mostly feel it in my legs, particularly like in my foot or my toes. You feel like a tingly feeling, like some electricity, static electricity, and you'll start to feel the blood pumping. You that's If you feel that during meditation, that means you're doing it right. It's spreading out. So after you meditate and you spread your chi, you want to massage your body parts. Basically stretch out. A lot of stretching and massaging, because you don't know if you want to make sure that your body is completely free and the chi flow is flowing correctly. It's not stuck in one spot. It's not stuck in your knee. It's flowing through your knee to your foot, to your toe. You want to make sure it does that. And generally, you want to massage and stretch your face. Like, this is what I like to do. There's other ways. Those like extreme ways that people like to do it, but this is just me. This is what I like to do. Massage my face. Like that. Neck. You want to use your knuckles and move it in a circular motion like this. It's so like it's like a come at you taunt, but it's like not intention. Circle that, because this actually does help your face stay warm and somewhat wet, so you don't get it's not too dry or not too wet. You keep it just right and firm. You won't need actually the lotion or that stuff they sell to you to keep your skin warm, because really I've never ever used that lotion stuff. If you want to stay young or to best your abilities, look the best, I just take a class or exercise, eat right, balanced diet. That all does it. I never had to take any of those. I just exercised and had a balanced diet. You can still eat junk, but as long as you keep eating a healthy diet, mostly like for me, breakfast was always cereal or milk, or it was salad and chicken. And then lunch and dinner was like pretty much anything I want, but I always had like mixed vegetables. I always had onions, tomatoes, especially onions. I'm an onion fan. I get the red onions, sweet onions, and I get some green onions, some salad, and I packed on a lot of chicken. For me, I eat a lot of chicken. I always grew up eating chicken. I remember in Japan, I had to chase the chickens a lot just to eat sometimes for training, or my grandma would tell me, can you go to the market and fetch me a chicken? We're gonna eat it, and say okay. And usually you made like chicken katsu or something. If she was still alive, I mean, she'll tell me right now to go to Safeway and get get a whole chicken and make sure it's the Foster's Farms brand. mm. So yeah, you want a massage for the knees? Yeah, you want to put your hand, put on the knee, face palm, and you want to go around in circles. Counterclockwise, any way works, but put in circles. This will relax the knee and get rid of any leftover chi that's in your knee. And then for the hips, you want to do that. The stomach, same thing. You want to put both your hands like you got a gut, and you want to move it in a circular or counterclockwise motion. And you want to breathe in and out slowly, not fast, slowly. So as you move, you go. This will relax. This will relax your belly. Make sure that your body is spreading out evenly, and that your chi is flowing correctly through your stomach, because most of the meditation is done through your stomach, and the energy comes from your stomach. You have a good stomach, your chi will be very good. So, now some of you probably knows that when I meditate, sometimes when I breathe in, my stomach moves forward, or when I breathe in, it moves back. That's a normal. That's just no. That's a normal routine. A lot of meditators, they generally do that. It's a form of exercise, a way of how to control your blood pressure, and also how to control your chi. Because when you're moving your stomach in that way, you're also moving your chi. You know how to control your chi. And when you can control your chi like that, you can do a lot of amazing things. Like your control, how you can get rid of poison. I'm not kidding you. I seen some of my grandmasters and my karate masters. They actually took a scorpion, and he let the scorpion stung him right in the stomach, right in the belly, and then like he showed everyone the venom of the scorpion, and then he miraculously he spat out the poison from his stomach, controlling his chi from the stomach. He miraculously just spat it out. And this is a guy that took over 10 years. He said it took him 10 years of his life to master this technique, to actually control his chi and energy in the stomach, to actually take out any poison or control the fluid in his stomach. He actually spit out poison from a scorpion. It was really good. It was a really great expedition of how chi masters know how to control their chi by controlling their breathing. It was very nice. It was very educational, and one of these days, I hope I could be one of those ranks. It takes a lot of hard work, training, dedication. So yes, you want to massage. Keep massaging. Oh, this what I'm about to is I'm gonna massage my back, my lower back, the kidneys, pretty much. Generally, you want to do is you want to make a fist like this, and then put the fist on your lower back. Each fist on each side, left and right, and then you just move in a circular motion or clockwise, counterclockwise. And this will help relax your stomach area and your lower back. This will help relieve pain as well. This is good for stretching out and for your lower back and backs. If you're having back pain, this helps. I try to train Tubby into this. I try to get him to stretches. Actually works for him, but since he's not a regular, he doesn't do this every day. Not like me. Like, even though I may be out of practice, I still do my usual warm-ups. I still warm up my kicks, my punches, my meditation. I still always do it every day, 3 times a day, non-stop. You want to do that. The shoulders, you want to rock it. Do that. Relax the shoulders. Arms. Do that. Do that. Do that. Want to do that. Want to do that. I'll do that. Usually like hold it for like 10 seconds, 5 seconds. And you can warm up a bit. I want to do that. For me, since I'm like this for hours, might be a little painful, but that's normal. Usually it just goes away. Because for me, I'm so used to it. I mean, I've been doing this for over 10 years, or most of my life, so I just don't feel it. And what you want to do, if you're meditating the way I'm meditating, you want to, for the legs, you want to hold your knee like this. There you go. Want to wiggle it a bit, or what I like to do is I do this. I mean, yeah, it looks like I'm sniffing my toes, but it's just me stretching out my hamstrings. So there you go. And then for the foot, wanna turn it around, do the clockwise counterclockwise movement, and then if you can see it, putting my thumb right in the middle of my foot. So you circle. This will help massage your foot. Not just this, the outside foot, but also the bottom part as well. This part, all this right here. You want to do that. There you go. There you go. First side. Do that. There you go. Been ready. Want to do that. And generally you want to stretch up. If you're done, you want to do that. And you do that. Do that. And then you want to do this. Here. You want to lie down on your back. And then you want to stretch out lower body. And do that. There you go. Do that. And then you want to do this. There you go. Warmed up. Alright, I'm warmed up a bit. So I stretch. Stretch. It's a lot of stretching, right? You know. Okay. Okay, yeah, usually after meditation, the side effects, and you should start to feel a little light. Or you probably feel like you lost a million pounds, but it's just a side effect of meditation. Usually you feel lighter. You feel kind of like dry a bit, but you can feel the energy. Your energy, you feel more energetic. Like me right now, the way I was meditating, that works the whole body. So for me, I kind of feel a little tingly. I feel a little energetic around my whole body. Yeah. So. So yeah, usually after this, usually after meditation, I'll probably run for a bit, or I'll hit the sack. You know, practice my punching. I usually hit the punching bag. Or there, for woozy stuff. So yeah, you wanna stretch. Just the side. This helps stretch out, relax the side of your. So when you block, you go block this, or someone, or on your side, and someone tries to pull a knife on you, then you can easily go this. You go boom, 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 boom. Do that. So yep, one more bit. And if you're warmed up with your arms, then I suggest you pick up a weapon or something that will make your arms kind of like twist out a bit. So for me, I always like using the stick because you can do a lot of things with the sticks. And you can work your body, balance your form. See. See. Hey. Hey. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, and notice how my knees is always bending down, or it's not always straight. It's always bended. This is something that in martial arts they'll teach you this, or it's a habit you'll go into. Your knees always bended because you'll always be ready to adapt. Very easy to adapt. That's why you see always bended. It's never like this. You're not saluting. No. You're always bending because you always easy to adapt to situations when it calls for it. See. And after meditation, I eat. Yeah. Yeah. For me, hold on. For me, generally, for me, generally, for me, I only eat after I meditate. Most times when I do eat after meditation, it's way past the usual time that most people would eat. So, I mean, for morning, for me, it will probably be ready at 4 a.m. For lunchtime, that's probably like 2, but always after I exercise. Always after. I always make it rule. Always after exercising and meditation. And generally, when I do eat, I'm still exercising. Usually I'm like this, in a horse stance. Well, here I'll show you. I'm in a horse stance. It's like that. Or I'm in the splits. Or sometimes I'm like this. Like that. Like that. Well, but yeah, there you go. That's how I'm like in my days off and what I like to do for fun. I mean, I go to bars, I get drink and all that. I mean, I can do all that normal stuff, yeah, but for me, it's always back to the martial arts. For me, it's always back to martial arts, or it's usually I'm like watching TV, but it's like TV about animals or the wildlife or something about sharks, the fish at sea. I have a very, very obsessive passion for that. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed my little sneak peek at Rollo. But yep, this is generally what I like to do. Okay, and that's it. Thank you, and thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the show. Bye, guys.